Have you ever had a mammogram? Well, it's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I just had my mammogram. So I could share some information with all of you about what it's like, what to expect. And let me just tell you, it's hard to believe that something so simple, so easy, might just save your life. So, almost all of us have been touched by breast cancer in some way, whether it's a family member, a relative, a close friend, the friend of the family, a coworker. It's pretty incredible. 1 out of 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. That statistic is staggering, and it's also terrifying. And that's why if you've never had a mammogram, you need to get one. Now, different guidelines, different ages based on your history. I have to say I've been down this road before. I'm 37 years old, and I actually had a lumpectomy when I was 32 years old, which was really scary. I had a 7-week-old newborn baby. I was very lucky that after my procedure, my tumor turned out to be benign. So ever since then, every year I need to get my mammogram. And even along that way, I have to tell you, there has been a year I forgot. I had one last year, and just now I had one last week. It is so easy. The procedure probably takes about 5 to 7 minutes. Where you're tested on a machine. It doesn't hurt, but they will take images of your breasts and you'll find out the results. And depending on where you go, you very typically might just find out the results right away from your radiologist. And I think it's one of those things when you get your mammogram, the hardest thing is remembering to schedule that appointment, carving the time out. As a busy mom, we focus on our kids, our husbands, our families, our jobs, and we often forget about our own health. The hardest part about me for going to my mammogram had nothing to do with the procedure. It was finding time for it on the calendar, right? But as soon as you're there, that is the priority, because at the end of the day, our health is what matters most for all of us and for the people we care about. If, getting a mammogram, if that's something you would do for your daughter, you need to do that for yourself. If you would want your daughter to do it when she is 35 or 40, you need to make that time for yourself. So super easy, 3 things to know. It does not hurt. I mean, maybe slightly uncomfortable, but I think that's even an exaggeration. If you've ever had a mammogram before and you switch facilities, you need to bring your films with you. So I had this mammogram done at a special place in the city as part of Breast Cancer Awareness Month with Haynes and the National Breast Cancer Foundation, and I had to bring my old films. Otherwise, it's considered an incomplete mammogram. That's why it's so important to get a baseline when you're either 35 or 40, or whenever you may find a lump. It's also really important to do those monthly self-exams. And basically, I think it's just one of those things that you have to do. You need to remember it. It's really easy. My mother-in-law right now is suffering from stage 4 breast cancer. So it's something that I think about every single day. And this test and prevention and early detection is one of the best way that you can help yourself. So I hope that I can convince you to get your mammogram, make that phone call, and just go do it. I promise it won't hurt, and you will feel huge relief afterwards when you get your results.